As part of our celebration of Christmas around the world, my friends and I have come tonight to share with you a very special, very unique legend of Christmas. A legend of the Nativity. A legend of love and devotion. I have come to share with you the Spanish legend of San Forlan of the wilderness. Come back with me in your minds to the area of Galicia in northern Spain, to the mission field of our brother Forlan. Ah, there he is. Brother Forlan came into the wilderness with few worldly possessions. He carried across his shoulders an old rug for his cover. In it he wrapped a halo brass pot, a few packets of healing herbs, and seeds for growing. Around his waist was a cord from which hung his crucifix and his Damascus blade. In his hands he carried a small black book which held the story of Christmas and some of the life teachings of Jesus. Brother Forlan had not come without the gift of a few gold coins. With one of these he had purchased a small donkey. He shared with the donkey his meager fare and much that the small black book held. The people he came to bring the good news to were remnants of the Germanic tribes, all pagans and all believing in gods of wood, stone, and sacrifice. They were hostile to any outsider, especially to our brother Forlan and his strange language. It wasn't but just a year before Brother Forlan gained the trust and acceptance of the little ones. They liked the rhythm of the songs which the monk recited in Latin. They made a pretense of listening to him as he tried to tell them about his God. As he talked with them, he would slowly call the wooden figures that he would give to the children. They responded to the gifts, but never to his words. Month after month he toiled with them, but to no avail. Brother Forlan soon began to feel the frustration of not being able to reach them. A second year passed. Brother Forlan had still made no inroads into bringing the good news to the children of the village. He often talked the matter over with his donkey. Brother Woodrow, what think you? Why aren't the children responding? They open up their hearts to the good gifts I make, yet they do not open up to the words I share with them. The answer came to him, as all true answers must, out of much prayer. Was not the birth of Christ the greatest gift that God had ever given the world? And wasn't his birth not only a gift, but also a symbol? Over and over, he had told the children the story of Christmas and the birth of the Christ child. Now he must reach them, that we all could see, touch, and feel. He looked at his animal friend and said, "Yes, yes, Willie, I will try to bring such a Christmas to these wild folk, for they will not forget and will understand." And so, Brother Forlan set about carving the figures for his Christmas gift. The children would gather around him as he sat and carved for months on end. He would tell the story piecemeal as his skillful hands worked. The donkey must be in the story, for he brought Mary to Bethlehem. The shepherds must be in the story, because they brought their small lambs to the baby Jesus. And on the night Jesus was born, a splendid star shone in the sky, and angels sang a kind of song. They sang of peace, goodwill, and told about the baby's birth. He smiled and would always end the story in the same way, by saying that the children would have to wait until the eve of Christmas to see the living story completed. Christmas Eve that year broke clear, but it was the coldest of all winter days. Brother Forlan and his ruler walked through the woods to where the blessed gift would be displayed. The woods about them seemed strangely still. Each twig snapped beneath their feet, so loud that it was almost frightening. As they made their way deeper into the woods, Brother Poodle stumbled and picked up a sharp stone in one of his hooves. Brother Thorlin carefully dug it out, but it had done some damage and the hoof was bleeding. As the sun made its path across the sky, Brother Thorlin knew he had not much time to spare, so he left Brother Poodle to rest. After reaching the place he had chosen weeks before, a clearing in the woods perfect for the display, Brother Thorlin worked quickly to set up the figures, this time making certain to place a tiny carved figure of the Christ child carefully in the manger. He backed up and looked with a prayer on his lips, thanking the Lord for allowing him to finish the task that would reach his friends with the gospel. Making his way back to where he left his donkey, he suddenly heard on the night wind the ominous sound of snarls and growls. Then what he heard made him seize with terror. It was the feeble braying of a donkey. Upon reaching the place where he had tethered Brother Bruno, he was filled with shock and anger. Not a dozen feet from where he stood crossed a great wolf, fangs bared. Brother Thorlin reached for his blade, ready to strike, as was the wolf. Then, as he stared into the eyes of the wolf, he lowered his hand, realizing that he alone was to blame for this. Slowly, with the stern voice of an avenger, he said, "Brother Wolf, come to me." After what seemed like an eternity, the wolf, uncertain and cautious, slowly obeyed. He reached the brother's feet and laid his great head on a sandal, his eyes no longer fearful but pleading. "So, Brother Wolf," Brother Thorlin said, "you are hungry and so you kill. But God has made a commandment, thou shalt not kill. And so you have killed a servant of man and God. For this you must do penance. Come, henceforth you shall be my beast of burden." The wolf got to his feet, and from that time forth, he served both God and man. In spite of the grievous loss of the gray donkey, it was a joyous Christmas. The children of the village were in awe and wonder of the tiny new figure in the manger. They laughed, danced, and played. Brother Thorlin smiled as he watched them. He knew that they would now understand and accept the gospel after all.